Hi, you're welcome to Talk with Dr. Michaels. And so we have a question we are going to consider today. Okay, so it was about a lady who talked about a particular issue that she was going through during my therapy session. And the question caught my attention alongside the answer I gave to the question. So I thought of, you know what, let me just make this to be part of Talk with Dr. Michaels, something that we can discuss. I can get to answer again, and it can get to help you, and you can also get to respond and give your own perspective. All right, so I'm Dr. Michaels, and I'm a medical doctor with interest in interventional talking therapy. All right, so the lady said, hi, Dr. Michaels, I have issues with people posting their successes on social media because I get intimidated. I also feel that what they post are usually lies, and two, I feel that each time I try to work on my shortcomings, I get disturbed and I get discouraged. And as a matter of fact, somebody said something to me last week, and I'm yet to get that thing off my mind. So in that particular question, there are like three components. Number one is this particular person looks at social media, is on social media, and then feels what is being shown on social media is false and they are all lies, and she gets intimidated by those success stories. So whether they are true or not is not really the issue, but that she gets intimidated by those stories. Number two is that somebody told her something or insulted her, and then she finds it difficult getting that thing out of her mind. And then number three is she's been working on herself, but each time she tries to move forward, her shortcomings look her in the face. Do you know what? I've experienced those three issues and those three things, at least the last two most especially. I already know that a lot of stories and a lot of successes on social media are not really true. Some of them are false. I mean, people use other people's cars to show that, to try and make people think that it's their car. You know, it's like a movie and a showbiz, make believe. So whenever I'm on social media, I'm always looking at it like it may be true and it may not be true. But guess what? The answer I gave to this particular question caught my attention so much. I told her that what you see on social media, what you see in the course of the day or in the course of the week, success stories of people and the rest like that, is not as important as what you are able to, the perspective you are able to have about those stories. So it's not really about the stories, it's about your perspective. For example, whatever you see on social media, or whatever you see in the course of the day, or whatever you hear in the course of the day from anybody, it's the universe bringing to your mind or bringing to you and asking you, is this what you ordered? All right, so it's the universe, and the universe was created by God. It's a God created constellation of forces and laws, you know. And so created by God to be able to help us achieve our goals in life. So the universe is just mere forces, laws, you know, that helps human beings achieve their purpose in life. At least that's a dimension of the definition of the universe. So each time you think a thought, each time you say something, each time you say, oh, I wish I could go to this beach, you know, in Lagos, in Nigeria, and have a vacation, or I wish I could go on a vacation to the United States or to the United Kingdom. You have just triggered something in the universe. You've triggered some laws, some forces in the universe, and the universe is now looking for everything that matches your thoughts, especially your thoughts that are accompanied by your emotions. So you see, and so you will notice that. Have you ever noticed that when you think of buying a car, for example, Toyota Camry, or let me say, yeah, let's start with just Toyota Camry, a particular Toyota Camry. You've Googled it, you have a picture, you that's what you want, and the rest like that. And then you step out of the house. Do you know that all throughout that week, all throughout that month, or for a very long time, most of the cars that you would see on the road will likely be more of Toyota Camry than other cars? Would you consider that to be a coincidence? No. Have you ever thought of, if I were coming today, or I think yesterday, I was just thinking of, I've been thinking of somebody for a while, like 2 weeks and 3 weeks. Oh, I've not heard of this from this person. I've not seen this person for a long time. And then suddenly, there's a tweet that came up. I was able to post a tweet overnight, and then this person liked it and retweeted, and I said, oh, this person has been on my page. And okay, fine. You know, the person liking that post or retweeting that post is not really the issue. It was the fact that I sent a particular signal through my thoughts and in my emotions to the universe, and then I left it to the universe to help me find out where the person is unknowingly, you know. And then the person just saw, the person has been seeing my tweet all this while. How come that the person now just retweeted or liked, like to as a feedback to show that the person is around or is on the page and the rest like that? You understand what I'm talking about? Has it ever happened to you before that you thought of somebody, you've not seen this person, maybe like Bayo or Shegun or someone, you've not thought of the person you've not seen the person for a long time, and say, oh wait, where could this person be? And then almost like in an hour, probably like 2 hours time or a day after the person sends you a text, the person calls you, or you see the person on the road and you say, oh wow, I was just thinking of you yesterday. Now a lot of us have been activating these laws and these forces unknowingly. And the interesting thing about it is that many people have also been triggering those laws and those forces against themselves. So they've been doing it for themselves. They've also been doing it against themselves. So that's why attending seminars, training sessions, therapy sessions that has to do with understanding the universe, like you are just doing right now, clicking and subscribing to this channel, you hear more about the universe. Or you could also subscribe to my mentorship program and a 4-year program, and then you will get to hear more about it. So that person will need to have a change of perspective. So instead of getting intimidated by pre-wedding shoots, if the person is not married for a long time, instead of saying, oh, all these people, they're just wasting their time, their marriages will not work, marriages do not work, they all end in divorce. No, all these people, they're just lying, they don't love themselves. Oh no, they've not even gone through the 3 to 4 years the Dr. Michaels used to talk about. It's not likely they've gone through it. They are not serious. These people are not serious. As you are doing that, you are sending forces, you are triggering, activating forces that will prevent you from getting married, that will prevent you from getting engaged to the kind of person that you want to get engaged to. You see someone drive a car, oh, this person, they are just liars, they are all thieves, they stole our money, all those people, they are just fraud. It's none of your business. What you are seeing right now, whatever you are seeing on the road, on social media, is the universe asking you that, is this what you ordered? Or is this the specification of what you ordered? Or you want to make adjustments? So when you see something and it is according to the specification of what you ordered through your thoughts and emotions, knowingly or unknowingly, then you can say, oh yeah, I want that. Oh yes, I want that. Oh yes, I want that. Oh yes, I want a lady like this. Oh yes, I want a guy like this. I want a guy that speaks fluently like this. Oh, I want a girl that speaks fluently like this. And then the universe starts gathering all those things and then start looking for a lady or a guy that tends to have those specifications, or cars that have, oh no, that Toyota Camry, but yeah, this color. So it's more like you going to the grocery store and then you start ordering for what you want. So it's no longer about whether the person is a fraud or the person is not a fraud. That is the picture or the video you are looking at. It doesn't really matter. It's no longer about that person. It's now about you. It's the universe, because you could have seen any other thing. So why are you seeing that thing? Whatever you are seeing and whatever you are hearing, you ordered for them knowingly and unknowingly through your thoughts and emotions. So if it is not what you want, if it is not what you ordered for, if it's something bad, so don't think about it, don't pay attention to it, don't talk about it, don't call other people, come and see, come and see, because it will affect your mental health, it will affect your emotions, it will bring about fear, and then fear is accompanied by anxiety. And then the second component of the question, the lady said that she has not been able to get some things off her mind, an insult. What you need to do is you need to check what this person said about you. Is it true or not? If it is true, then you check yourself. And if it's not true, you throw it away. You don't think about it and you don't talk about it, so that your mental health will not be affected. So it doesn't really matter who said it, who said what, but it could just be a feedback. Could it just be a feedback? Can you use that comment, that insult, to analyze yourself? Say, oh, okay, I need to work on that. Oh, I need to work on that. You know, you also attracted, in a way, that kind of insult. So it could work in a positive way. You could use that insult to work on yourself and become a better person. I remember when my family members used to complain about, oh, you didn't do this, I didn't do that. Then I started seeing it as a feedback to me working more on myself and becoming better. So I started using it to better myself. So I was no longer getting angry. I was no longer keeping grudges, and I'm better off today. And then the last aspect of the question is shortcomings. Each time people move forward, it is likely that their shortcomings will always look at them in their eyes. You need to remain focused. You need to remain steady. It's just the universe and your mind asking you, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure that you want to move forward? The last time you did this, it did not happen. No. So it could just be a feedback that okay, the last time I did it, it did not work. All right, so why didn't it work the other time? So you are beginning to ask questions. You are beginning to analyze. You are beginning to say, okay, so why didn't it work the other time? What else can I do? Am I even sure that this thing is true? And then you start, you go on a research or on a survey, and then you try to figure out what exactly is true and what is not, and what you can act on. So you see, the shortcomings that your mind brings to you about you or your relationship is not really to disturb you, but is a feedback to let you know and reconsider again, because you are the chief executive officer of your life. Everything emanates from you. Everything emanates from you. God the Creator has given you everything that you will ever need. So you know what? As we round off this month's session, I want you to know that your life is in your hand, and that you have the power to be able to direct your thoughts, your emotions, your words, and your actions in the direction, in the course that you want for your life. Whatever you don't want, you can change it, and you can recreate another thing. Once you can think about it, then it's in existence. All right, so I'm Dr. Michaels, and I'm so excited to finding solution and answer to this question, and I can't wait for us to have the next episode where we get to address another pressing issue. All right, bye.